Hi everyone and welcome for this another video. And for today's video, we'll be tackling about Trisomy 21, or also known as Down syndrome. So what is Trisomy 21? Trisomy 21 is a medical term for having an extra copy of a chromosome is trisomy. So Down syndrome is also referred to as Trisomy 21, in which this extra copy changes how the baby's body and brain develop, which can cause both mental and physical challenges for the baby. So the Trisomy 21 has an extra chromosome sa ilang body, for example sa baby's body. So in which maunay mo determine if how the baby's body forms and function. So what causes Trisomy 21? This is caused by an abnormal cell division during the development of the sperm cell or the egg cell. So this is the normal pairing of the chromosomes compared to the person who has Trisomy 21. So here's an explanation. Considered as this is our DNA, and part sa atong DNA we have genes nga makuha na to sa atong mama and papa. And then after that, it creates 46 chromosomes, which is 46 chromosomes is our total number of chromosomes sa body. And since kaning chromosomes comes by pairs, so we have 23 normal pairs of chromosomes. So this is the example. So like for example, if ang mama and papa will make a baby and both have 23 pairs of chromosomes, so ang outcome sa baby will naasad siya 46 number of chromosomes. But let's just say nga ang imong mama has 24 pairs of chromosomes, ang imong papa has 23 pairs of chromosomes, and pag make nila og baby na ay total number of 47 chromosomes ang baby. So is it possible? Yes. So ang kani sila, imbis na sila 23 normal pairs of chromosomes, so ang kaning chromosome 21 has an extra copy of a chromosome, which is instead na sila 2 pairs of chromosome. So ang kani siya has 3 chromosomes sa chromosome 21, which results to the Trisomy 21, and tri means 3. So this extra copy changes how the baby's body and brain develop, so which can cause both mental and physical challenges, and each person has different abilities. It has shortened their life expectancy but can live healthy and fulfilling lives. They have low range of IQ level from mild to moderate and slower to speak than other children. So next is their features. So I think maragakita na mo ani tanan. So their features, they have flattened face, almond-shaped eyes, short neck, small ears. They have small hands and feet, poor muscle tone, short height, and tongue that sticks to the mouth. So these persons with Trisomy 21 has also other health problems such as the loss of hearing, obstructive sleep apnea, ear infections, eye disease, and heart defects present at birth. So Down syndrome has 3 types. The one that I am tackling about, which is the Trisomy 21, the translocation Down syndrome, and mosaic Down syndrome. So in Trisomy 21, it has about 95% of people and the most common type of Down syndrome. So in which each cell of the body has 3 separate copies of chromosome 21 instead of the usual 2 copies. In translocation Down syndrome, about 3% of people with Down syndrome. So this occurs when an extra part or a whole extra chromosome 21 is present, but it is attached or translocated to a different chromosome rather than being separate chromosome 21. And the last one is the mosaic Down syndrome. So about 2% of the people who have Down syndrome, and mosaic means mixture or combination. So some cells have 3 copies of chromosome 21, but other cells have typical copies of chromosome 21. And so now, let's proceed to the diagnosis of trisomy 21. So these two basic types of tests available to detect Down syndrome during pregnancy of the women. So the screening test and the diagnostic test. So in screening test, it tells a woman and her healthcare provider whether her pregnancy has a lower or higher chance of having Down syndrome. So screening test for the mother and the developing baby. So it tells the chance of having Down syndrome and do not provide diagnosis but are considered safe compared to diagnostic test that it detects if the baby has Down syndrome but are riskier, and both can predict full impact of trisomy 21. So in screening test, it includes blood tests, for example, the MSAFP, triple screen, quad screen, and including ultrasound, which creates the picture of the baby. And in ultrasound, it includes extra fluid, which indicates genetic problem. So in diagnostic test, it performs after positive screening test. And these are the types of diagnostic tests, such as chorionic villus sampling or CVS, which examines material from the placenta, and amniocentesis, it examines the amniotic fluid, and the percutaneous umbilical blood sampling, which examines blood from umbilical cord. So these tests look for changes in the chromosomes that would indicate a Down syndrome diagnosis. Now let's proceed to the treatment of trisomy 21. But unfortunately, it has no cure or it has no treatment, but needs support and educational programs, which is ang mga SPED nga teachers and therapists that helps them to learn, such as sensory skills, social skills, self-help skills, motor skills, and language and cognitive abilities. I guess that's it for today. Thank you for listening.